Hello everyone, I'm Lee Universe, you're Master to Anime and Manga, and welcome back to another episode. Now, as it seems, the series that is known as One Piece is suddenly coming to a pretty quick end. I'm pretty certain that Ishiro Oda said this series will end in 5 years, so there's not as much time really for him. I mean, you might think like 5 years is a lot, but when you're really working on a series as long as Oda has been, you're kind of sitting back going, yeah, that's not really enough time to, work on everything and get everything done and pushed out the door. So, essentially, there are people that have done this video, and I thought I wanted to give my own opinion to where Monkey D. Luffy will end up. So this is the future of Monkey D. Luffy, where he could go, what he could do, and everything. So we know that he has a father, and his father is basically with the rebellion. His father is part of the dragons, and that I think that's what they're called. But he's part of the rebellion. He's part of the rebellious group that is against everything, and that is Dragon D. Luffy. And now Dragon is just not really, like the best guy to really have on the field. I mean, he kind of like abandoned his son. He just went on his own way. But he part of the rebellion. He's the leader of the rebellion. He kind of became a father figure towards Sabo. So that's rather really important to note that Luffy's brother, in quotation marks, is a part of his team. But do I think that Luffy could join his father after all these years? And in honesty, no. Luffy kind of had no real connection with his dad. I mean, yeah, he could probably join for Sabo's sake, and he could, team up with Sabo, and he and Sabo could live out being rebellions. But essentially, if he joined the rebellion, the group against the world government and everything, that's just leading to a lot more trouble for Luffy. I mean, he's already a pirate, he got a pretty high bounty and whatnot, but basically, I don't think that he would, join the team because if you really think about Luffy, he's not really going to be that guy to be like, really join the Marines per se. But he's not also going to be that guy to be like, hey dad, after so many years of you abandoning me and mom and leaving me with grandpa and, doing whatever, yeah, screw you and go to hell. So he would just leave him like abandoned in the ocean per se. So no, I don't think he would join the rebellion. Do I think that he might team up with Sabo? It's possible, but because Sabo is his brother, so to speak. But no, I don't think that he'll join because he had sort of no connection to his father. So that really kind of leave like that big wide open area. Sure, maybe Dragon might want Luffy to join so he can reconnect with his son, but I really don't see that happening. Secondly, you'd have to consider the Marines. Okay, the Marines are, these big bad group, in this universe. It's kind of funny because here, just like I heard a lot of other people say about One Piece, you're rooting for the villains instead of the heroes because Luffy is technically a villain in this series because he's a pirate. He does all these different rambunctious actions, and then when you have someone like the world government and the Marines in there, they're supposed to be the heroes, and it's really sort of funny that way. So what do I think if Luffy joins the Marines? Well, definitely there's one thing. He is he is friends with Aokiji. The Frost, the Blue Pigeon. I think that's what his name is, or the Blue Peacock, something like that. So he is friends with Aokiji. So it's possible, Aokiji would give him like a good reference, but Aokiji, he's not even part of the Marines either. So that sort of is like out of the question. But he does have a grandfather who is pretty high up in the Marines, Garp. Now, Garp could give Luffy a very good recommendation. And his association with the world government, he could be like, hand him like a piece of paper and whatnot, where it's like, you write away his bounty, he no longer has a bounty, he's free to join the Marines, and, he's free to do what he wants with the Marines. But that's unlikely because Luffy wants nothing to do with the Marines. While, yeah, the Marines and the pirates are kind of against what Kaido's doing in a sense, um, and they're also trying to catch the rebellion, they're not exactly gonna be like, sure, you can join us, Monkey D. Luffy, the guy who gave us so much trouble in the past. You know, why don't you come back over here and we'll all catch up and have some good old sake? That's not gonna happen. That, no. If Luffy ever went to marine food, basically be executed right at the spot. So that would never happen. The one thing that I do see happening is that he probably will end up becoming like Whitebeard, an example. He'll be like this great pirate. He'll be older. He'll be wiser. You'll get to see him, maybe in the future. Maybe Oda will have another series after this. That is a video coming up in the future, mind you, that I have planned on what I'm gonna spit out some ideas that Oda might have after One Piece is over. So, you know, um, I see him basically becoming like Whitebeard. He'll bring upon like Zoro, Law, and Robin and Nami will still probably be with him maybe. And then he's like had this big huge pirate group like Whitebeard did, and he would be a pirate sort of like Whitebeard. I know that he said that he wanted to be king of the pirates. Do I think that he is going to be king of the pirates by the end of this series? That really begs the question, but in honesty, no. I don't think Luffy's gonna be like, aha, I am the big king of the pirate now. No. I think he's gonna get coerced to that point. But essentially, I think that he's gonna be like a great pirate like Columbus or like Whitebeard. I don't think that he's gonna reach the ranks of Jolly D. Roger, I don't think he's gonna make that really big jump there. I think that he's gonna be pretty much in like minimum water right now. He'll do things sort of like Whitebeard did, and maybe he might reappear in another series by Ashura Oda, and that's what I think. If Luffy did become king of the pirates, I'm just talking about the end of this. If he did become king of the pirates, he probably would change things around. He probably would try to maybe make peace with marine food, so no longer that pirates are the enemies. At marine food, the marine food pirate, the marines can basically do anything that they want. They can still train, they can still fight crime and whatnot, but they would have like no association with pirates at all. Maybe he might have something to do with changing the world and maybe reuniting the world. Do I think that he would join Shanks? Ooh. Shanks is sort of his father figure, and he known Shanks for a long time. According to the manga, ever since he was a little boy, he met Shanks. Shanks inspired him to be a pirate. Do I really think that he would go and join Shanks? No. Well, it's not that I'm saying that like he's not gonna join Shanks because Shanks doesn't love him or anything like that. No, Shanks looks at him as basically his son. But basically, Luffy will have to do what he wants to do, and maybe he'll still be around Shanks, but basically he wants to have his own, life outside of Shanks. And do I think that he was gonna join the Warlords? See, that's really like the big questions of like you have to study each different group. Would Luffy join the Warlords? That's a 50-50. The reason why I say that's a 50-50 is because Luffy is friends with some of the people on the Warlords. He's friends with Boa Hancock. He is friends with Buggy the Clown, which Buggy is now a Warlord. So he is friends with the Warlords, especially since Boa kind of had a thing for Luffy. Okay. So do I think that maybe he'll join Boa Hancock and the Warlords and Buggy and everything? Maybe, yes, he would. Like, maybe he would consider, some sort of offer that Buggy might make him. And then he'll join, the Warlords, and he'll be like, sure, I can join the Warlords because you guys essentially know what to do and everything. You guys are outside of basically the law, so to speak. So, yeah, I could join you guys. But then on the other part, it's sort of like, maybe, except for Boa, because Boa just has this really obscure love interest for Luffy. Maybe outside of Boa, like everybody else wants him dead. So yeah, no. And while Boa is pretty damn powerful, and while she is, very sexy and beautiful in her own rights, I don't think that I think that it'd be a bloodbath if they ever try to get him on the team. So in my opinion, I think that he will be a great pirate, similar to Whitebeard in the story. I do not think that he is going to be basically this really big pirate in the world like Jolly D. Roger. I don't think that he's gonna end up being executed. I think that basically he's just gonna do what he wants to do and just have fun with it and roll with it. Will Luffy become a father in the future and maybe have a spin-off series like Boruto? I'm thinking that it's possible, but you let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Anyway, tell me what you think of Monkey D. Luffy's future. Do you think that he might join the Marine? Do you think he'll join the Warlords? Do you think that he might do something completely out of the ordinary? Let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway, be sure to check out some more videos of mine. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon to be informed when more videos are up on the way. And thank you guys so much for watching. For more anime and manga content, be sure to stay subscribed. I'll see you next time.